Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Masculine Messages to the Divine Feminine. I pulled a few cards out to my Divine Masculine's higher self, and it seems tumultuous. And there is a reason why there is a few Divine Feminines that are pulling away from social media at this time. If this is you, then continue watching. Like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, because it helps me channel the energies of the people who have hit like, and I really do resonate with the energetic frequency when you do engage with these videos, but also it can help reach other people who was meant to receive these messages too. So thank you, angels, guardians, ancestors, and spirit team. Allow me to receive these messages for the highest and best good. What does the divine masculine need us to know as divine feminines? What is their current issues at this time? The Page of Cups. Can you give two more cards as viable explanations regarding these messages, please, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so Page of Cups, Two of Cups, the Devil. Clear signing, the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Brilliant. Okay, transparent messages that have been revealed. There is something that is being held on to. This is almost the real tough process of ascension. The more and more we are losing our older versions of ourselves, the more difficult it's becoming. So the tests are becoming a little bit more rigid and difficult because the masculines have been asked to make a decision on whether they want to keep learning the truth, whether they want to keep delving deeper into themselves. This is an emotional blackmail that their ego doesn't want to say yes to. So the ego will also bring up excuses, doubts, fears, insecurities, because it knows that the ego dissipates its energy, its life force, when the masculines ascend higher in terms of their awakening. This in turn has caused resistance and delays with this union, with this connection. But delays are purposeful. If we think about it, there is a massive opportunity during twin flame separation to really uncover your own personal ascension, awakening, conscious being. But what I'm seeing here is because of this change, it's left the divine feminines out in the cold, but also the divine masculine's higher self has been pushed away too. What this means is the more love they pour into themselves as masculines, the more love is being poured into the connection, vice versa. This happens with the divine feminines too. The more love you pour into yourself, feminines, the more love you pour into the connection. But the devil here has come out recurrently in the past few readings because it's inviting the masculines to succumb to temptation, to succumb to distractions, to not go inwards and push forwards on their truth, on their level of ascension. So there has to be this giving up of the old ways and the old thinking patterns, but it's very difficult to do. And also the ego is saying it's difficult to do. It's not really difficult, it just is perceived that way. Why is the Page of Cups here? For the divine masculines and the resistance to the vulnerability. The Five of Cups, yeah. Okay, so these are similar cards that came up. The Five of Cups, we have the Five of Pentacles, which I've already seen at the bottom of the deck. What else do we have at the back of this deck? The Ace of Wands. Yes, it's saying that the more and more you push into your passion and your joy and your up leveling, the more these hidden shadows give you a facade that you were being manipulated, if that makes sense. So it's almost a flip reverse lesson that the masculines are being learned and understood, which is why I mentioned in that karmic getting their way is the karmic gets stronger the more we feed into it, but the faith gets stronger the more we feed into it. So what are you feeding? Why is the Five of Cups a painful lesson for the masculines at this current time? I'm also hearing that you cannot help the masculines in this way. You can't help the lessons and the challenges that they are going through. It almost has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and their shadow selves and their past. We have the Empress here So what I'm seeing is even if you cannot physically help them, you can astrally give them space. We've got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So what does this mean? Well, the thing is, you may want to help them in the physical, but they also need to help themselves. So, by you actually taking a step back, feminines, by you putting the focus back on yourself, it's allowing the masculines to do the same thing for themselves. So, help them help themselves, right? Why is the Two of Cups here as an act of resistance? Okay, so we had the Ten of Pentacles in the neutral. So I'm seeing that they are going to have to make a decision between making a choice of whether they want victory of this connection or whether they want this ultimate type of legacy in this current reality. And I feel like, what is the feminine's take on this? Thank you, Spirit. The Three of Cups, they are offering their friendship, unconditional love without expectation of the connection. So, some of you who are resonating with this, you're like, I love my person unconditionally. I know that my person deserves amazing things, and I will step out of their way in order for them to reach that level of success, which is very, very unconditional love. Why else do we have this support in the astral? For the feminines, we've got the Knight of Cups. I feel like this is both pouring into your own level of love, um, asking the shadow selves to come forward and embracing the aspect of you that you kept hidden for so long. Why is the Devil card here for the masculines? The Ten of Wands, yeah, absolutely. They get to pick between completing this cycle, and most of them are completing this cycle to go into a new beginning. A Fool card is at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot as I split the deck, and the Page of Wands is having that choice to embrace their higher selves. But they do need to step into this next cycle on their own. Why have we got the Ten of Wands and the Devil card? Can you give me a little bit more messages regarding the Ten of Wands and the Devil? The Emperor, absolutely. What a beautiful message. The Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They get to choose whether they do open up to their vulnerability, whether they do open up their heart space chakra and step into the Emperor energy. They have the choice to step into the Emperor energy. And the more they delay this, the more they delay the connection. So from the Knight of Cups, we've got the King of Cups now. So the Two of Wands is stepping into their higher selves. The King of Cups is loyal, reliable, trustworthy. It is full of emotional vulnerability. And we have the Ten of Cups now here in the upright, saying that you get to step into your highest and best vision of yourself. When you know that you are the Emperor here, you can change the whole world. But sometimes this level of change takes a lot of strength. It takes walking away the Eight of Cups from things that have been heavy in the past, things that they no longer need to carry. And Ten of Swords is in the inverse. It came up in the past position to say, you don't have to carry this burden anymore. You can end that cycle. So you can step into the highest version of yourself. The World card, the Strength card, is coming up just to say you get to move into a higher level of dharma, of purpose, of mission, because you've chosen yourself in this connection. And now we have the Sun card. The Page of Swords is saying when you speak honestly to yourself, honesty, acceptance, emotional vulnerability has to break down the old versions of you so you can manifest your future. The Tower, the Magician. This is very much a big, big change for the masculines. So we have the Queen of Cups here saying that they get to be emotionally vulnerable with themselves and in turn with you, feminines. They can only do that when they meet their own shadow selves and be honest with what they feel and what they need to let go of. It is taking some time, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, but they are making slow progress. We also have the Queen of Swords in the inverse saying that the more and more that they delay this, the more and more the karmic justice will be delayed, but also their intuition and their higher level of gifts won't be revealed. So they do want to step into this level of gifting. King of Pentacles is now here. So we've got the two most committed cards. the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And then we also have the Emperor, which is saying they're amalgamating this loyal, loving leadership energy, and they want to come into this level of higher commitment, not only to themselves, but to this connection. And the Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck to reveal that they get to choose the Four of Swords, patience, perseverance. Delays are inevitable. They are aligned for this Four of Wands union to take place. Any other messages regarding the near future for the divine masculines and feminines on this journey? The Seven of Swords, yeah, that came out too in the previous reading. So the King of Swords, the King of Wands, pardon me, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, saying that you do need to make a decision whether you want to work through your shadow aspects, whether you want to clear the matrix, or whether you want to stay stuck. And the Star card came up at the end just to say, you do get to dream bigger than you desire. You do get to have all of the wishes fulfilled, but you need to claim the wishes. You need to claim your victory. You need to make a decision to put effort and work into yourself. And only then will the path towards you and your divine feminines be revealed. So take time out, take this time out to yourself, take this peace, pause, reflection, meditate, breathe, ask yourself, stop going outwards externally for these superficial desires, masculines, and start going inwards, because your feminines will absolutely know who you are, and they absolutely know everything that you're capable of because they feel it too. So if you want to go higher, meet them there. And if you want to stay stuck and repeat the cycle, well, then the feminines will keep moving forward. One last message for the masculines: the Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords again, and the Judgment card. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Fool card. So yes, there is going to be communication about them needing that respite. They are thinking, okay, I need to pause just for the moment and start saying no to things that aren't in alignment with my higher self. And they really need to be compassionate to themselves. And the period of pause, the period of rest, is giving them more information, more downloads. So, this is the big thing that's coming up for them at this time. If this message resonates and you're still here and you haven't clicked the like button, please do hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.